An indoor domestic cat lives 13 to 17 years, but for free-roaming cats, that lifespan collapses to just 2 to 5 years. This drop is driven by lethal hazards, vehicle traffic, larger predators, incurable diseases, and severe parasites. Faced with those odds, modern society has adopted a highly effective default solution. We lock the front door. Keeping a cat inside eliminates physical trauma and pathogens, successfully maximizing the animal's length of life. However, extending an animal's survival to 17 years does not guarantee a high quality of life. We have optimized for duration, often at the expense of the cat's daily experience. To understand the resulting tension, you have to look at what a domestic cat actually is. They are obligate hypercarnivores and solitary ambush predators. Genetically, they have retained the hunting instincts of their wild ancestors. When you place an apex predator wired to stalk and kill multiple small meals a day inside a climate-controlled, static living room, you create a biological mismatch. With those predatory drives left unfulfilled, the energy turns inward. The cat faces chronic obesity from inactivity, or that pent-up energy vents out in the middle of the night, the sudden, frantic bursts of activity we call the zoomies. This boredom often degrades into chronic stress. Stressed cats frequently develop destructive habits, including the act of house soiling, eliminating outside the litter box. This specific behavior is the leading reason owners surrender their cats to animal shelters. By stripping away the dangers of the outdoors, we have created a behavioral vacuum. We successfully eliminated acute physical risks, like getting hit by a car, but we replace them with chronic psychological stress. There is a synthesis between a dangerous life outdoors and a stagnant life indoors. It requires engineering safe access to the outside world. One method is the catio, an enclosed outdoor patio. A heavy-duty wire enclosure allows a cat to experience the wind, smells, and sights of the neighborhood, providing constant sensory stimulation while remaining protected from predators and traffic. For more active engagement, cats can be trained to walk. While often viewed as fiercely independent, felines are highly capable of using a harness and leash for supervised exploration of their environment. This diagram illustrates the operant conditioning feedback loop required to train them. Using a clicker, you capture a target action, like the cat calmly accepting the harness. The moment they perform the action, you click to mark it and immediately deliver a high-value food reward. Through physical enclosures and supervised walks, an owner can satisfy the cat's need to patrol territory and process complex environmental data while entirely bypassing documented outdoor hazards. Because a domestic cat will still spend the majority of its time inside, that interior space must be optimized to meet its biological needs. Veterinary organizations, such as the American Association of Feline Practitioners, have developed specific guidelines for this. They outline 5 pillars of a healthy feline environment as a blueprint for the home. The first upgrade is verticality. Cats are wired to observe their territory from a secure, elevated vantage point. Installing tall cat trees or dedicated wall shelves satisfies their imperative to climb and survey. Next, the feeding routine must fundamentally change. Using puzzle feeders that require physical manipulation, combined with interactive wand toys, allows the cat to execute its stalk, pounce, and kill sequence. This burns off the energy that otherwise fuels destructive behavior. This top-down floor plan graphic shows another crucial pillar: resource separation. A cat's food, water, and litter boxes should be placed in separate zones. Grouping them together creates territorial anxiety, especially in multi-cat households. Intentional indoor enrichment is a biological requirement. Without these modifications, the home functions as a sensory prison that degrades the cat's long-term health. The decision to contain a cat serves more than the individual pet's health. When an apex predator is allowed to roam freely outside, the severe consequences impact the entire local ecosystem. This data visualization illustrates the ecological toll. In the United States alone, free-roaming domestic cats kill an estimated 1 to 4 billion birds every year, creating a significant impact on wildlife conservation efforts. Containing a cat is a dual responsibility. It protects the physical health of the pet while serving critical wildlife conservation. Securing a 17-year indoor lifespan establishes the baseline for success. The challenge is ensuring those years are not spent in a state of chronic, unfulfilled stress. By investing in catios, active harness training, and targeted indoor enrichment, owners can reconcile their pets' wild instincts with the safety and longevity of modern domesticity.